So in the course of attacking our partner's far leg, as we go to rotate and spin the leg, sometimes what we'll find is a good defensive person will straighten out that leg in an effort to deny us the cross Ashi that we really want. When that happens, we have a very nice opportunity to enter into one of the strongest knee bars that there is, the lat knee bar. So we're in the same position as we've been. We have our cross frame here. We have our scoop grip. We look to offset our partner's balance with a version of the knee lever here. And we find that they bring their head back over our head and put their knee down. So we take our hips up high and we start the action of turning through. We feel as our partner's leg is slipping through the space that even as we're kind of prepared to attack our partner's leg, this leg is not floating. We can't get it up. In fact, what happens is our partner turns belly down as we're going to attack. And we end up in a kind of awkward position like this. What he wants to do is keep turning here. And now we're in like we're in a much looser position. We have a kind of 50-50 setup. And then from there, your partner starts to defend. So it turns into like a little bit more of a scramble than we might like. So what are we supposed to do? Kazushi, knee over the top. We go to turn. And we feel like this partner is kind of allowing this leg to face us. When this happens, first things first, we need to get away. We need to figure out a way to get our partner's leg and keep their heel away from their butt. What we don't want is for them to lock a figure four here, right? And now we're really stuck. So in this transition, we're going to come up. We're going to take a grip through and come underneath and control our partner's leg like this. As he goes to turn, very important, we need to track our partner's knee with our hip. Right now, Placido's knee is facing the mat. I need to do a good job of holding on with this grip, controlling up here, and then shifting my hips so that we can kind of keep our partner's knee in front of our hip. We're going to extend and we're going to turn here. So now from this position, we can pass our arm through and control our partner so that we have his heel trapped behind our armpit. We go into a full extension so that our legs are extended and our upper body is extended. We're up on our shoulder, our hips are engaged, and now from here, we have a very strong version of the knee bar. So, 1, 2, we move our way around our partner's leg. As we're coming through here, our partner's leg is straight, and we don't have an opportunity for the heel hook. They continue to roll. So, we extend our legs. This is going to help us to trap our partner's knee. We swim our arm through and control so that our elbow is in a position that's covering our partner's heel. Now we have a strong back heel, and we focus on connecting our legs to our partner's knee. Here's the thing to keep in mind when you're tracking your partner's leg from this position. So we're through, we turn, and we're looking to try. What we want to try to do, right, is pivot and get to this position. What ends up happening, though, is as we turn, he turns with us. Right now, Placido's knee is facing me. As he goes to back step, that knee starts to turn towards the floor. If it's left unchecked and the knee keeps turning, eventually it will make its way up to the sky. And now from here, we've got a ton of other problems. So, back this way. Have a seat and extend your leg. When we feel like our partner is stepping over and we're losing contact with our partner's knee, we track using a combination of our outside knee and our inside leg so that we can land in a place where his knee is trapped right at the pocket of our hip. If we're not controlling our partner's knee and we allow it to be loose, he will turn it to the sky. So our job is to use this outside leg to stop that knee from turning. The only way you're going to be able to do that is by drawing this leg to you, allowing your partner to rotate, and then going into an extension that traps their knee in the position that it was in. You can close your elbow here, and you have an opportunity to extend your head away from your partner, and you have a very strong finish. Once again, the key to this technique is monitoring your partner's knee. You will lose the cross Ashi, but what you can't lose is the connection to your partner's knee. Okay, one last time with the detail here, because if you don't get this, then you won't get the technique. After you've knocked your partner down and you've landed in a position that looks like this, your partner wants to take their knee to the floor and then eventually take it up to the sky. And now, although it's not the end of the world, you're in a much worse position because now it's 50-50 and it's anybody's game. So as your partner goes to turn here, what we're looking to do is use this knee to stop his knee from turning to the sky. The stronger a rotation he tries to make, the worse it gets. Now from here, if we had our hands in a front position, or our partner's foot in front of our arms, we pass it to the back. We go into an extension, and now we back heel. Even if Placido is able to put his butt on the floor here and continue to rotate, he finds that he's not able to escape the trap that my legs provide his knee. And now from here, we have a very strong attack. So what we've done is gone from relatively simple entries on our partner's legs to progressively more complex. We've dealt with situations where our partner isn't defending that much, and we conclude with situations where our partner is defending much more. So this sort of attack is an excellent way of working with a partner from underneath half butterfly, where you have an opportunity to scoop the leg and you're encountering resistance in the effort to get to your inside Ashi.